Boom, welcome back to news. We've got a packed show today, starting with a massive Real Madrid update as Eduardo Camavinga spills the tea on his teammates and coaches. He's opening up about Vinicius, Mbappe, and even Alvaro Arbeloa's unique coaching style, giving us an inside look at the locker room dynamics that could shape their Champions League run. Then, Germany's Euro hopes hang in the balance as Leroy Sané faces a critical 8-week window. Coach Julian Nagelsmann has laid down the challenge: perform or risk missing out on a national team spot. We'll break down what Sané needs to do to secure his place. Plus, a shock injury to Harry Kane rocks Bayern Munich and England just before crucial matches. We've got the latest on his condition and what this means for both club and country, especially with a massive Champions League clash looming. And finally, a potential homecoming for Raphael Guerreiro as Benfica circles. With his Bayern Munich exit confirmed, could the Portuguese star be heading back to his roots? Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Real Madrid's midfield maestro, Eduardo Camavinga, is giving us an unfiltered look behind the scenes. Camavinga, despite not always being the first name on the team sheet, is opening up about life at the Bernabeu and the French national team. He's revealed the incredible bond he shares with Vinicius Jr., calling him one of his best friends and recounting their recent reunion during the international break. We also get his take on Kylian Mbappe, emphasizing his long-standing importance to France and how having him at Real Madrid is a game-changer. But it's not just about the superstars. Camavinga also shared insights into coach Alvaro Arbeloa's approach, describing a style that grants players significant freedom, both on and off the pitch, and even mentioned Arbeloa bringing donuts after training. He believes that for elite players like Bellingham, Vinicius, and Mbappe, happiness and freedom are key to unlocking their full potential. And in a classic pre-match friendly jab, he joked with Michael Olise about their upcoming Champions League clash against Bayern Munich. Fans and analysts are buzzing about Camavinga's candidness, seeing it as a sign of strong team chemistry heading into crucial fixtures. The revelation about Arbeloa's relaxed yet trusting management style is particularly noteworthy, suggesting a unique approach to handling world-class talent. But will this newfound freedom translate into Champions League glory? Next, we dive into the high-stakes situation facing Germany's Leroy Sané. Germany's Euro dreams might depend on Leroy Sané's next 8 weeks. National team coach Julian Nagelsmann has put the Bayern Munich winger on notice, stating that his recent performances, particularly the lackluster showing against Switzerland, were simply not enough. While Sané showed flashes of brilliance coming off the bench against Ghana, Nagelsmann made it clear that his place on the roster is far from guaranteed. The coach emphasized that Sané and other players now have a critical 8-week period to prove their worth and secure a spot for the upcoming tournament. Sané's club form, with 6 goals and 8 assists for Galatasaray, has seen his role diminish recently, adding pressure to this crucial international audition. The question remains: can Sané turn his season around and convince Nagelsmann to include him, or will he be one of the notable omissions? Fans are debating whether Sané can recapture his best form, with many recalling his past struggles and questioning if this is his last chance to impress Nagelsmann. The coach's firm stance highlights the competitive nature of the German squad and the need for consistent high performance. But the injury bug is also biting hard for German stars. Coming up, a major blow for England and Bayern Munich as Harry Kane faces an injury scare. Panic stations for Bayern Munich and England. Harry Kane is injured. Horrible news is emerging from the England camp as star striker Harry Kane has picked up a minor issue in training, forcing him to miss the upcoming friendly against Japan. While he remains with the national team for now, he has not yet returned to Bayern Munich for a full assessment, leaving both club and country in limbo. This setback comes at a critical time, especially with Bayern Munich facing Real Madrid in the Champions League just a week away. Manager Thomas Tuchel had initially planned to rest Kane for the Japan game to manage his workload after a previous calf issue, but this new injury throws those plans into disarray. This is particularly concerning for Bayern, as it's reminiscent of last year's situation with Alphonso Davies, who suffered a serious ACL injury during international duty after being initially reported as having a minor issue. The severity of Kane's injury and its potential impact on his availability for crucial upcoming fixtures, including the Real Madrid tie, is yet to be determined. Supporters are understandably anxious, fearing a repeat of past international break injury woes. The focus is now on how quickly Kane can recover and whether Bayern's medical team can get him fit for their Champions League ambitions. Speaking of Bayern departures, a familiar face might be heading home. Next, we've got news on Raphael Guerreiro's potential next move. Raphael Guerreiro's Bayern Munich chapter is closing, but a new one might be opening in Portugal. Bayern Munich has officially announced that the 32-year-old Portuguese international will be leaving the club when his contract expires at the end of the season. This news has immediately sparked interest from his homeland, with Portuguese newspaper record reporting that Benfica is keen on signing the versatile left-back. Despite being a regular for the Portuguese national team, with 65 caps, Guerreiro has surprisingly never played professional club football in Portugal. This potential move could mark a significant homecoming for him, offering him a chance to finally play for a top club in his native country. The announcement of his departure from Bayern opens the door for clubs to make their moves, and Benfica appears to be leading the charge. Fans are excited about the prospect of Guerreiro returning to Portugal, seeing it as a great opportunity for both the player and Benfica. The club would gain an experienced international, while Guerreiro could finally fulfill his dream of playing professionally in his home country. That's all the news for today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a rapid-fire recap coming up next, followed by our full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We heard from Eduardo Camavinga about life at Real Madrid, learned that Leroy Sané has a crucial 8 weeks to prove himself to Germany, saw Harry Kane sidelined with an injury scare for England and Bayern, and discovered Benfica's interest in Raphael Guerreiro. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to news for all your latest updates, smash that notification bell so you never miss a beat, leave a comment below telling us your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.